Hello, I'm Jay. I'm here to tell our story. For half of my life, I've been in the insurance industry. And as an enterprise architect, I've been so privileged to lead a team of individuals towards success, leading strategic programs globally. It's so exciting um, introducing solutions, designing software that improves the lives of our customers and our users. But despite all of that effort, despite all of that brain power, we're still not really able to deliver what the customers are expecting of insurers in this day and age. There's got to be a better way of doing things, a better way of how insurers can really deliver value. So I told Christine, I have an idea. I believe there's something that we can offer the industry, but I need your help. Christine is in the Christine has been an entrepreneur for half of her life as well. And she runs a tire business in the Philippines remotely. We live here in Dublin, Ireland. She managed to set up distribution channels in the Philippines, managed to set up organizations and companies, and she's a great leader. So I said, why don't you help me? I can bring the insurance pedigree in the business, and you can help me with the business side of it, putting structure, putting some financial structure and business sense into what we're doing. So she's all happy, she's all great, and I said, let's go chase our dreams. So January of this year, I handed my resignation, and we started CJ Cube Technologies. So digital insurers nowadays are getting it right. They manage to put people at the center of their business model. They developed a well architected technology ecosystem, and they managed to really capitalize on the use of their data. Well, if you look at it, it's kind of easy for them because it's relatively easy for them because they didn't have any legacy baggage to deal with. They started from scratch. Incumbent insurers, on the other hand, wants to do this, but they're shackled by the disparate legacy monolithic systems that they have right now. There's data disarray. The user experience is so disjointed. People rekeying information again and again. They apply robotics on top of already disparate silo just to show some efficiencies. So they need to really transform to survive and compete in the digital world. So they know this, and they're willing to do that, and they're putting in money and putting in effort to innovate. However, my take on that is a lot of the innovations that I've seen have been very siloed, on the peripherals. It's really not addressing the core issue, not transforming from within. The monoliths are not still broken. They still don't own the data that they have. It's either in a very strict proprietary structure owned by the vendor. They have access to it, but only through the system, right? A lot of band-aid solutions are going on, and a lot of the new technologies that are adopted are always paired with old mindset. So they're not able to leverage the technology properly. Hence the picture here. A really nice car being pulled by a horse. In order for insurers to really adopt and transform, they need to transform their existing landscape into autonomous services working in harmony with one another, wherein it's underpinned and at the center is data. Sorry, underpinned by data. Data fuels the different systems so that they can do what they do best, which is do the policy administration, do the claims management, do the underwriting, do the rating, do the business process management. Okay. And they need to be in a position wherein they own the data. It's not owned by a vendor, it's not owned by another company. They own the data so that they can easily recycle the different solutions around it, right? Because they no longer have to invest in huge data migration projects every time they have to change a solution. Incumbents have a wealth of data. So I think the best way to start is to capitalize on that, to have a better handle of that, to own that, and use that to fuel your different systems. This is where we believe we can help. So we developed Symphony Cubes. So Symphony Cubes is a robust insurance data distribution solution that can provide a single source of truth and can provide a common language for the different disparate systems so that they can work and interoperate properly. It provides data centricity. It provides improved quality of data, security, and auditability, all at your fingertips, so that your different systems doesn't have to worry about managing insurance data anymore. They can do what they're there to do. Rating engines, for example, can focus on rating and provide the correct rates and not worry about, do I need to save policy information? Do I need to get this information? The correct information and the right amount of information will be fed to them, right? If they integrate with Symphony Cubes, for example. So I know transformation and everything is not easy, right? It is not. So you've got a lot of legacy systems. So this is my take on that is you need to do it anyway. You need to do it anyway. So you need to find a good place to start, small place to start, and then from there build on the success so that you can continuously transform and adopt to a much better landscape. So I know this is very simple, but here's, say, for example, a number of monoliths that you have there already. So one thing you can do is bring all data, right, into Symphony Cubes, right, and then have that standardized and stored in Symphony Cubes so that it can better feed your data lakes. It can better feed your new solutions. So you can have new solutions, new microservices, and new technologies working as well because it has data that it needs, data that it can read, it can work on. Okay. The difficult part is the data that they're working on can also be updated back in Symphony Cubes. Everything's running in real time, and these updates can be reflected back to the legacy systems. And then you have some sort of interoperation happening between new solutions, old solutions, your data lakes, and then you can slowly start retiring your legacy systems and start rebuilding your autonomous services. So again, those are simple diagrams, but there's a way forward, and there's a small, there's always small things to do at the beginning and then build on top. Since we started the company January of this year, we've never been this scared in our lives, but at the same time, we've never felt so alive. We've developed our MVP. It's sitting in AWS right now, and I'm happy to show people and do demos and exchange ideas. I'm so happy to do that. We've been so privileged to be part of Ireland's New Frontiers program, which is a startup accelerator. We've partnered with Innovatech to help us with our customer discovery and surveys. Recently, we've signed a contract with Accord, making us license integrator, and they will help immensely in our vision. They will help us with our data standards. They will help us to be part of communities and ecosystems wherein we can really understand what's required so that we can offer a solution that really fits the customer. Recently, MongoDB, the database that we're using, recently accepted us to be part of their startup accelerator program. So, same with systems, we need collaboration. We need the right partnership to really bolster and to really fulfill our vision. Now we're looking for pilot projects. We're looking for people who believes in our vision and who will give us opportunity to help them. Okay. We're also looking for the insurtech accelerators who can get us into their family, be part of the ecosystem, be part of their community, so that we can look for those people and we can help those people because in helping them, they're helping us. So that's us, and hope you like the pitch, and thank you and have a good day.